People who are successful are quiet. I live in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in Georgia, Alpharetta. And I can tell you, it is so peaceful, it is so quiet, and it's so clean that I just feel good being here. So my energy, my flow, my mind is at peace, which allows me to think and manifest the things that I desire. When I pray, God gives me answers. God tells me this is how you got to do it and this is where you got to go. But if I'm surrounded by people who are noisy, people who are loud, people who just need to express themselves any kind of way, I'm not going to be able to hear the voice of God. When I first moved here to Alpharetta, I didn't have a job. And I remember the lady saying that there's plenty of jobs here, which is true. I would later find out that Alpharetta is considered Silicon Valley of the South. So there's a lot of tech jobs, but there's just a lot of jobs here, period. But when I lived in Newport News, I had just resigned from my job the year before. And I couldn't get back to work. I thought I was going to just leave one job and jump to another, but I couldn't get that. It didn't happen for me because the neighborhood I was living in was very noisy. They would pop firecrackers at any time of the night. And sometimes I wasn't sure if it was a firecracker or if it was gunshots. And it was a very unstable environment. So when I left Newport News, Virginia, and I moved to Alpharetta, Georgia, the energy, the flow was different. I am around people who are successful. I'm around people who have things to do. I'm around people who are peaceful. Like, this is a good neighborhood to live in. So it wasn't long for me to find a job because I got into the flow. Why is this important? You got to be you have to pay attention to what kind of environment are you providing for yourself. When you're on the internet, you have a lot more control as to what environment you create versus when you live in a neighborhood that you can't leave yet. When you watch certain things, it can create a mood inside of you, and that mood is going to determine what kind of vibration you have. I even noticed that certain music that I listen to when I'm driving can make me very anxious, make me very angry, or I can listen to something that's very calm, flowing with traffic. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere, and that changes my mood. So the videos you watch, the music you listen to, everything plays a role as to where you are in life. And so it's important to be mindful that you are creating your reality based on what you're listening to. As I shared with you before, what you listen to is what you will repeat, and what you repeat is what you will do. So if you're doing something that you don't want to do, pay attention. What are you listening to? Who are you talking to? Where are you going? What environment do you put yourself in? Because all of that plays a role. Everything is connected somehow, some way, and it's all going to affect your vibration. What kind of vibration are you absorbing, and what kind of vibration are you putting out? Because I live in an affluent neighborhood, it was not a vibration of laziness. It was not a vibration of, well, I'm just going to sit here and not have a job. I had to get up and get going because that's the energy that I was in. So if you want to go anywhere, pay attention to the flow. Okay, where you flow is where you will go. Where you flow is where you'll go. So pay attention to the flow, pay attention to the people that you're talking to, because if you're not careful, you will be vibrating on the same vibration that they're in. I live in Alpharetta, and I can tell you, whatever is happening here, I'm in the flow of it. Income-wise, I'm in the flow of it. Mindset-wise, I'm in the flow of it. Even the way I dress, I'm in the flow of it because of the environment that I've created for myself. Even though I came here unbeknownst to me that this was an affluent neighborhood, but I fit right in because of my mindset. So if you want to change where you're going, change your mindset and get in the flow. Thanks for watching. Bye.